Hi guys and welcome back. Today we are doing a standing glute workout, one of the most traditional bar exercises. So to do that you will need a nice and stable support. So if you don't have a bar at home, go grab yourself a chair that you can hold on to. Maybe you're holding on to the wall, maybe you're holding on to the kitchen counter. There is no rules. As for the props, we are going to be using a ball. So if you've got a Pilates ball at home, great, go grab it. If you've got a small ball that your kids are using, might also work. If there is no ball option for you at home, don't get upset. You can still use a little rolled up towel instead, or maybe even a little 1 kg or somewhere near that dumbbell. So once you're ready, go get your props and let's get started. Coming to find our support. If you have an option, bring it towards your right hand side and then face towards it. So your left leg is going to be closer towards the screen, closer towards me. Bring your feet underneath your hips, toes are facing out, nice and parallel. Soften your knees, so don't lock them all the way in. Keep them slightly soft. We're going to hold on to your support. I want you to stay nice and long through your spine, no hinging forward today. So if you need, come slightly closer. All depends on the height of the support that you're using. We're going to pick up your left heel off the floor, bend that leg to 90 degrees. Now, if you're not using any props today, that's exactly where you're gonna stay. Now, if you do have an option of that prop, lucky you. Put that ball, put that rolled up towel or maybe a little dumbbell behind that left knee. Get it nice and cozy there. Pick up your left heels to really keep it locked in. And from here we're going to start. Making sure that your left hip, I'm gonna face you so you can see better what I'm talking about. Making sure that your left hip is not going back behind. Both hip bones are on the nice same level. Reach your chest up high so your shoulders are stacked on top of those hips, your breastbone on top of your pubic bone or slightly forward. Close those ribs as you exhale, pull them down, scoop your navel in, your core should be all fired up from here. Look down towards those knees. I want your left knee, so the one that's bent and off the floor, slightly back behind that standing one. So as you move it back, you might find that your lower back arches slightly. No. Lengthen your tailbone down here. Find a bit of a squeeze through those glutes and a bit of a pelvic tuck here. Those glutes should be already firing up. If you haven't yet, flex your left foot for me. And now we start. We're going to press your left femur back, your left thigh bone back and in. Press back and in. Now as you press that left foot back behind you, imagine that you're trying to press your foot in the wall, back behind. That's it. Now as you bring that knee back in to the front, don't go past your standing knee. Moving your leg here with control, and as you move it back, really squeeze through those glutes. If you're using no props here, making sure that that left heel is staying nice and high for me, keeping that chin nice and parallel towards the floor. Don't drop that ankle. Open and close. Keeping the chest nice and open, keeping the pelvic tuck. So lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor, no arching in your lower back. You should be feeling that nice core control connection here. 2 more. That's it. Last one, hold it back. Little stomps back and back. So here your left knee is not coming anywhere near your right. It's staying slightly behind the entire time. That's it. We're contracting through your left glute max here. 4, 3. Now keep pulsing that leg back. We're going to add a bit of ankle articulation here. So point, flex. Point your toes, flex your foot. That's it. Keep pressing that leg back behind you. That left glute should be burning, should be shaking. If it's not, oh wow, just you wait. For 3, for 2, last one. Hold it back, flex your foot, hamstring curl. Curl your heel in, release. Squeeze in, release. Making sure that left knee is still staying behind your right one and your pelvis is slightly tucked under. Pubic bone in the same plane as your breastbone. That's it. Squeeze your ball, release. If no ball, think about bringing your heel in towards your glute. You're gonna start to feel it right underneath your left glute cheek. That smile area where your glute connects with your hamstring. 3 more. Well done. For 2, last one, hold it up. Little squeezes slightly faster, in and in. 4, 3, 2, release. Point your toes coming into a clam shell. I'm going to face towards you guys. So your left knee is slightly behind your right and your standing leg is still soft in that knee, it's still bent. Bring your chest back up, tailbone comes under. No arching in your lower back. We're going to open that left knee out. Out for 2. In for 2. Again, open. Squeeze those glutes in. Keep it up. Now, as you're opening through your knee, keeping your left hip nice and steady, maybe even bring your left hand on top of it to make sure that it's not rolling back. I want that pelvis super straight. That's it. Now, with your ankle, it's not dropping here as you open your knee. Keep it up. Keep it lifted. Imagine that someone's holding it. If you are in the class with me here, I'd stand, hold your ankle and make you move only from your knee. Your ankle is in the keyhole and your knee is the secret to keep it there. That's it. That didn't make any sense, but sometimes we just don't. 2 more. Last one. Open, hold it there. Keep the heel lifted. Little reps back and back through that knee. I'm losing my ball. If you do so as well, don't worry. It's about time to drop your prop. That's it. Your outer glute on your right leg starting to slightly burn as well. It's holding your isometric hold. It's holding your whole body weight, stabilizing you here. So it should be working as well. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. As I said, it's about time to lose our balls. Lengthen your leg all the way out. Still keep your pelvis nice and closed. Tap your foot on the floor and bring it slightly further back behind you, roughly to your 4 or 5 o'clock. So it's on a diagonal. From here, lift and lower. Lift, tap the floor, that's it. Try and keep that right rib cage side nice and straight. Don't fall into your support. Keep it up. That's it. Core is wrapping in. Exhale, drive those ribs together. Well done. Belly buttons engaged. Open, proud chest. 2 more. What's your left knee doing? I don't want it bent. No. Stretch it out. Pull those kneecaps up. Last one. Hold it up. We're going to slightly open your left hip out now. It should be feeling quite a nice relief in your right glute. From here, if you've got it in you, reach your right heel up. Hold on to your support. Reach your left leg slightly higher. Maybe reach your left arm up to your high fifth. Drop your shoulder. Little lifts up to finish. 8, 7, 6. I see you. I feel your burn. Well done. Keep it up. Smile with me for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. And then lower that leg down. Let's quickly stretch it in your standing figure 4 stretch. Keep your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Press yourself back. Oh goodness, my glute really needed it. Add a bit of a bounce up and down here. That's it. Maybe hold still. And then let's switch our feet because your standing leg still was doing a bit of a work there. So cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Press yourself back. Little bounce up and down, maybe taking a little sway side to side. And then stretch yourself up. Change to the other side. So if you've got a chair just like me here today, bring it over to the other side. Get your prop, whatever you were using, make sure you use it on the other side. We don't want to be a wonky donkey here. And let's get going. Coming nice and close to your support. Again, it all depends really on the height. The main thing I want you to think about is that your chest should stay on top of those hips. So without hinging forward, that would be a different type of exercise. So stay nice and vertical for me. Soften those knees. Feet are back underneath those hips. Toes are facing out, parallel like the train tracks. Tailbone down towards the floor, finding that nice vertical through the front of your hips, through your tummy. Wrap the belly button in, glue it towards the back of your spine. From here, bring one hand to your support and then pick up your right heel off the floor. Bend that leg to 90-degree angle. If you're using a prop, it's time to bring it back behind that knee. Make it nice and cozy. Pull your heel closer towards the glute to really secure your prop. And from here, we're going to start. Press back and in. Press back and in. Keeping your right foot flexed for me. Imagine that you're about to stomp it onto the wall, back behind you. Open through your shoulders, open through your collarbones here. Close those gaps in between your ribs, pull them down towards those hips. Those glutes should be working. Your left glute will be tight from what we did to it on the other side. Keep that belly button engaged. I don't want you arching into your lower back. And the secret to it is to keep your core working the entire time. That's it. Your standing knees nice and soft. As you bring your right knee forward, it's not going past the standing knee. That's it. Your weight is evenly spread in your left foot, your standing foot here. So don't rock on top of those toes and don't press too much with your heel. Spread it out. Well done. Press back, release. As you press your foot back behind you, find that nice squeeze through your right glute max for me. That's it. Press back, release. Again, if no prop, making sure that your ankle is not dangling down below your knee, bring it up. 2 more. Keep breathing. Last one, hold it back. Look down. I want your right knee just slightly behind your left. Little presses back and back. Now here we're going slightly faster, so really bring attention to your pelvis here. What's it doing? I don't want you rolling here through your lower back. Keep that spine nice and neutral. 4, 3, 2, now point your toes, flex your foot. So same thing, same old pulses back behind you, just adding a bit of that extra ankle articulation here. 4, that's it. 3, open chest. 2, last one, hold it back, keep the glute squeezed, flex your foot, curling your heel into your glute, in and out, curl it in, release, tummy in, that's it. If you look down, again, your right knee is still behind your left, your pelvis is nice and still, your right hip isn't opening. Feeling that hamstring, especially where it connects to your glute, in the glute smile area, that's it. 2 more. Last one, squeeze it in, hold it there. Little squeezes in and in. Can you wrap your heel slightly closer towards that glute? 4, 3, 2, hold. Point your toes, coming into your clam shell. Again, standing knee is nice and soft. Your working leg is slightly back behind that left knee. Bring your chest up, reset your pelvis. Tuck your tailbone under, find the tummy connection. Opening your right knee out for 2. In for 2. You should be starting to feel those side glutes here on this side. Your glute minimus and your glute medius here. That's it. Your hip abductor muscles, muscles that are helping you lift your leg out and away from your midline. That's it. Are you keeping that ankle nice and high for me? Well done. Remember that keyhole. Remember that it's like a key stuck in the keyhole. It's not moving, only your knee. Keep your pelvis nice and still. 2 more. Well done. Last one, hold it there. Pick up your ankle if you dropped it. Check in with your standing leg, should be nice and soft on your knee. Little reps back and back. That's it. Feeling it in those side glute muscles. If you're not, press your thigh bone further back for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Time to lose our props. Open that leg out, tap the floor with those toes. My left outer hip is burning. Those stabilizing muscles are working really hard. Bring your right leg back behind you slightly on a diagonal. That's it. Nice long line through both sides of your waistline. Reaching that right leg up and lower. Reach it up and lower. Still no arching in your lower back. Keep that pelvis tucked. It's not about how high that leg goes up behind you. It's about keeping it super straight. So pull up those kneecaps. Can you point those toes a little bit more? Sending energy from your hip, from your glute, all the way into your toes. For 2. Last one. Hold it there. Time to open that hip. Right hip rolls slightly back. Should be feeling quite nice for a supporting leg as well. If you've got it in you, peel your left heel off the floor. Maybe reach your right arm all the way up to high fifth. Drop those shoulders. Reaching your right leg slightly higher. Final pulses left and left. That's it. Open chest. Big smile on your face. Ribs are in and down. Tailbone heavy. 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. I know I'm bad at counting. Last one. Hold it up. 3, 2, 1. And lower your leg down, coming into your figure 4 stretch. Crossing your right ankle on top of your left thigh, pressing yourself back. That's it. And then add a little bounce up and down, or maybe a little sway side to side to release those sore glutes. And then switch legs, bringing your left ankle on top. Press yourself back. Think about driving that left knee away from your chest, so back down towards the floor. Taking a little bounce up and down, or maybe taking a little stretch side to side. If you fancy something a little bit longer for the stretch, go check out my video. I'm going to link it up high here to release any pressure, any tension in your hamstrings and your glutes. They should be feeling really nice after this workout. And from here we are done. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this standing glute workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt it. If you did so, give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, share it with a friend or a loved one, and please subscribe to my channel. Comment below with what you'd like to see more of on here in the future, and I'm wishing you all an awesome rest of your day.